Microsoft has just introduced a new, more compact 12-inch Surface Pro powered by a Snapdragon chip, embracing a sleek, modern tablet design that closely mirrors Apple's aesthetic. Marketed as a device built with creativity in mind, it supports typing, writing, and drawing all in one versatile package. Naturally, this raises the question, how does it stack up against Apple's iPad Pro M4? We've broken down the specifications of both devices and pinpointed the key differences. Watch today's video to see how they compare and whether the new Surface Pro has what it takes to compete for a spot on our list of top tablets. Let's start with how these two devices feel when you're actually using them. Microsoft's Surface Pro sports a 12-inch PixelSense LCD touchscreen with a resolution of 2196 by 1464 and a 90 Hz refresh rate, making scrolling and stylus input feel fluid and responsive. It's also slimmer than its predecessor by about 1.5 millimeters. But the real standout feature is the integrated kickstand, which adjusts up to 165 degrees. It might seem like a small thing, but it makes a big difference when you're switching between desk work, movie watching, or sketching on the couch. On the other hand, Apple's iPad Pro M4 comes in two sizes, 11-inch and 13-inch, and both feature the stunning new tandem OLED display. The design is minimalist and sleek, crafted from lightweight aluminum that feels sturdy without adding bulk. With a peak brightness of up to 1,600 nits, everything from streaming shows to jotting down notes looks vivid and crystal clear, even in bright daylight. The deep blacks and vibrant colors give it that unmistakable high-end Apple feel. Now let's get into what makes these devices tick. The iPad Pro features Apple's brand new M4 chip, the first device to get this processor before even the Macs. That's some serious firepower with either a 9 or 10-core CPU, depending on which storage variant you choose, and a 10-core GPU. It handles everything from photo editing to intense gaming easily. But here's the thing, iPad OS still has some limitations. You're not getting the same app flexibility as you do on a full desktop OS. You can't just download anything you want. It's still a sandboxed experience. So, with best-in-class performance on the iPad, can the Surface even hope to compare? The answer here is yes, thanks to the Surface's Snapdragon X Elite chip, but it's not entirely clear exactly how it will stack up. Performance-wise, it's not just fast, it's AI smart. Thanks to the Copilot Plus PC experience, you get features like Recall, Co-Creator in Paint, and faster AI-powered tools directly on your device. Windows apps are also finally catching up to ARM. Microsoft has rebuilt Office, Edge, and even Teams to run natively, so you're not just getting raw performance, you're getting a kind of desktop-type workflow. And yes, full file system access, multitasking, and way more freedom with apps. Another major win for Surface Pro 12? Built-in AI tools. You've got Copilot, which helps with summarizing emails, rewriting content, organizing files, and even editing images. What's really interesting is how they approach memory. The iPad Pro gives you 8 GB of RAM with the 256 and 512 GB models, but it bumps that up to 16 GB if you go for the 1 or 2 TB options. The Surface Pro is more generous here, coming with 16 GB of LPDDR5X RAM. There are no options for higher or lower RAM capacities on this model. And for storage, you can choose between 256 or 512 GB of universal flash storage. These ensure smooth performance for everyday computing, creative work, and AI-powered features introduced with Copilot Plus PCs. However, it's worth noting that iPad OS generally requires less RAM than Windows does. While tablets aren't typically judged by their cameras, it's still handy to have solid front and rear lenses for video calls or the occasional snapshot. The Surface Pro 12 comes with a full HD front-facing Surface Studio camera that supports Windows Studio effects like automatic framing, filters, and simulated eye contact. Great for more polished video calls. On the back, you'll find a 10-megapixel Ultra HD camera that's good enough for quick shots or scanning documents. Meanwhile, the iPad Pro M4 features a 12-megapixel rear-wide camera with up to 5 times digital zoom, offering slightly better image quality. Up front, it has a 12-megapixel landscape-oriented camera with center stage, which keeps you centered during calls. It also supports portrait mode, portrait lighting, and fun features like Animoji and Memoji for more interactive communication. Let's talk battery, because power means nothing if you're always charging. The iPad Pro M4 offers up to 10 hours of use, and that holds up well in real life, even with demanding apps like Procreate or LumaFusion. It's efficient and consistent for all-day productivity. The Surface Pro 12 goes further, claiming up to 16 hours of battery life or around 12 hours of active web use. Thanks to the Snapdragon chip, it's much more efficient than older Intel models. Both use USB-C for quick charging. But in terms of sheer longevity, the Surface Pro 12 has the edge, perfect for travel or long workdays. Alright, time to talk about price. The iPad Pro M4 starts at $999 for the 11-inch and $1,299 for the 13-inch. Meanwhile, the Surface Pro 12 positions itself as a more affordable compact entry in Microsoft's premium 2-in-1 lineup, starting at $799 for the base model. Remember though, these are just starting prices. If you want the full experience, you'll need to factor in accessories. The Apple Pencil Pro and Magic Keyboard will add hundreds more to your iPad investment. Similarly, the Surface Pro's detachable keyboard and Surface Pen are separate purchases. So, which one should you choose? Go for the iPad Pro M4 if you're deep in the Apple ecosystem and want a sleek, powerful tablet for creative work. It's fast, polished, and portable, but still limited by iPad OS. Pick the Surface Pro 12 if you need true versatility. It runs full desktop apps, supports multitasking, and its built-in AI tools actually boost productivity. It's a 2-in-1 that's built for getting things done.